Anybody got a pen? Let's make some changes. You ready? Right. We'd like to introduce ourselves. We're Dave's three best men. For Hicky, it's his first time, but it's me and Marsh again. We've got some things to get through, so bear with us for a minute. Firstly, Dave and Julia. This day would be nothing without you.
Julia, you look gorgeous, a real vision in virgin white. You'll never be allowed to wear that colour after your wedding night. This best man speech may take some time, but those who have seen us perform one before know we need to make it rhyme.
Dave, you look pretty dapper, and the suit choice was a Minton. And fair play to getting a celebrity usher, your very own Dale Winter.
Breaking the no need for
The ushers have scrubbed up well and carried out their duties. The bridesmaids all look stunning, an eye-catching bevy of beauties.
Our last one was on YouTube and got a fair few hits. We're a bit more nervous about this one, so we've all had a case of it. Now, Davey is our best mate, so we will speak with a bit of care, for which for this young man can be described as nothing more than rare.
So what about young Dave's life? Just what is there to tell? His liking for dubious characters and his secret life is hell. We cannot afford to miss the chance, so let's start the rip. And what better place to start than that awful big lip? Every time you look at him, he stands right out of place. It is rather suited to a much darker face.
Now please don't be alarmed, it's not an allergic reaction, or the result of a nasty wasting as the medic did asking. Unfortunately for Julia, nothing else resembles this size. So on that tragic first night, when his body gave her a fright, nothing else was a pleasant surprise.
Now, Dave has a couple of passions, and the Beatles rank quite high. So for his stag to Liverpool, we took our guy. Matthew Street and the Cavern, we didn't spoil the city, even though we walked around dressed as Hello Kitty.
We've nicknamed them both Julia. This couple do really come to pair. You invite him to the pub, and who else should be there? Now, Dave is our best friend, on whom we could depend, but sadly we fear those wild nights on the beer have all but come to an end.
You can tell when Dave has had too much, slurring words, and beers are sloshing, and he finds unusual places to relieve himself, like all over Farley's mum's washing. Dave's not the only Badams with this secret power. Matt came back last one night and gave him a golden shower.
He did as well, didn't he? It started on a drunken night. Good news for Julia, because Dave's an ugly sight. Love may be beautiful and love may be bliss, but she only slept with it because she was out on the piss. Romantic Warsaw was the town. The boy dressed as usual, like the local village clown. Grey jacket and white t-shirt, sporting a black tie. His appearance just made us want to laugh and cry.
Well, she saw him standing there with god-awful ridiculous hair. Dave looked at her and thought, got to get her into my life. That girl would be my beautiful wife. On fashion sense alone, we would like it to be known. I don't know about Miss Carey, he's more suited to Julia Clary.
You all look very smart today, to this we must confess. If it was up to the Badams family, it would be fancy dress. Dressing up at parties, that really is okay. Just somebody please tell Dave, it doesn't have to be every day. People always kid him, because he's losing all his hair. He really can't help that he's follically impaired. Every day he retreats just a little more. It's more like a 5 head than a 4.
Losing all your hair isn't really that big a deal. A lot of women just love the way that they feel. Think of it as just a little more face, and soon you can rent it out as advertising space. He's not that academic, but he got a college place. His dad found out he never went, so a punch found his face. He got a job at Blakemore's, which he found quite tricky. He also got the sack for nicking yogurt, so they gave the job to Hicky.
Now, brother-in-law is clear to see. They often laugh and cry. But trying to decide who's uglier, fish were bound to fly. We remember one particular scuffle when they were going for the throat. This resulted in Dave sporting a one-arm sheepskin coat.
Dave's not a big fan of the heat. There's no one that sweats more. Technically, a lion is In fact, today he'd be reduced to a puddle if it wasn't for dry claw.
Now I know what you're all thinking. Dave's a very athletic type. Appearances can be deceptive, and he doesn't believe the hype. He tried his hand at football and just a way to burn some fat, but after a twist and a girly shout, his ankle was gone and that was that.
He used to ride a hairdryer, or what he called a scooter. Weaving from side to side, he looked like a modern-day looter. He had the coat, he had the badges, he thought he was a mod. But with that pisspot helmet, he was more like PC Plot.
Now, Dave enjoys alone time, often more than a day. But one time he was interrupted, he almost turned out gay. He told us this in the pub once, while sporting a massive grin. He'll never get over the feeling of shooting his own juice on his chin.
Did you get that? We apologise for the vulgarity or any offence we may have caused. We tried to make it funny and just hope you weren't too bored.
These two are a perfect match, and on each other they sincerely don't. So we'll all calm it down a little and finish on a serious note.
May your love continue to grow, may all your dreams come true. May your life be filled with joy, and may you love the things you do. May you wake each morning smiling and exchange a kiss at night, for this is a match made in heaven, and we all know it's just right.
Today is the day that you will always remember, the greatest in anyone's life. You started the day, just two people in love, and will end it as husband and wife.
Thank you for all listening and the encouragement and laughs you gave. And please all be upstanding to toast. Julia and Dave.
Julia and Dave.
Oh, nice one.